Hey guys, today I'm here to bring you my review of The Night Before, the latest Seth Rogen comedy. This comedy also was directed by Jonathan Levine, I believe his name is, who directed 50/50, which I love, and Warm Bodies, which is a great movie, romance movie. Romance comedy, it's a good movie. And I was really looking forward to this movie. And I have to say, I really loved this movie. I'm a big fan of Seth Rogen comedies. He's probably my favorite comedic actor. For a while, it was Will Ferrell, but now Seth Rogen is my favorite, and I really loved this movie. Now, first of all, I will get to a couple flaws. It did feel a little long in the end. I feel like they could have cut out a couple minutes, like 5 minutes of the movie, and also not all the jokes hit. And there was this one like hipster character who doesn't like Christmas, and I did not like her at all. But other than that, there's really nothing wrong with this movie. A lot of the jokes did hit. Everyone's comedic timing was great. The chemistry between Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt was great. Also, there were even some feel-good moments. It was very sweet. But the most important thing is that this movie was really funny. A lot of the jokes hit. I love how Seth Rogen's character was pretty much the whole movie. Basically, he was stoned off his ass the whole movie. He took all these drugs and he was like stoned and really tripping out. It was hilarious. Just the comedy in this movie really worked. And I have to say, Miley Cyrus was in this movie, but that's not a spoiler since we saw it in the trailers. And I didn't mind her in this movie, though she did have a little singing part, and I wasn't impressed as usual. I don't think she's a good singer, but still, when she had her actual lines, she was actually decent, and I didn't hate her. Also, there's another small part of the movie was with another cameo role. It was freaking hilarious, and I have to say, my favorite jokes came from when they actually make it to this party that they wanted to go to. Those are my favorite jokes. Yeah, but really, other than that, there's really nothing else to say about this movie. It's just really funny. The chemistry between the actors was great. Most of the jokes hit, and there were some feel-good moments. It's definitely a great movie to watch at Christmas. I don't know if it'll be a Christmas classic. It's definitely a great Seth Rogen comedy. It's still not my favorite. This Is the End and Knocked Up are my favorite Seth Rogen comedies, but it's definitely a great comedy. And yeah, it's one of the only good comedies this year. Like, this year has been terrible for comedies. I mean, I personally thought Pitch Perfect 2 was okay, but I know why a lot of people I understand why people hate it, and it's not a movie I ever want to revisit. Ted 2 was underrated. Spy is a great comedy. I did not love it, but it's still a really good comedy. And Trainwreck, of course, is almost a comedic masterpiece to me. It's just a little bit too long. And now we have The Night Before. And then, of course, there were a bunch of other comedies that were terrible, but The Night Before. And I have to say, The Night Before is my second favorite comedy of the year. It's definitely, Trainwreck, The Night Before, and Spy. But yeah, really, so I'm going to give The Night Before a 9 out of 10. I absolutely love this movie. It's a great comedy. If you love Seth Rogen comedies, I highly recommend it. If you want a fun Christmas movie, I highly recommend it. If you've loved Jonathan Levine's last movies, Warm Bodies and 50/50, I highly recommend this movie. It is a great comedy. I loved it. Yeah, it was really funny, and yeah, once again, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And if you've seen The Night Before, tell me your thoughts down below, and also, what's your favorite Seth Rogen comedy? And also, my next review will be tonight's episode of Rain, which I'm looking forward to. And other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.